contestant for April Market of the Month for Chicagoland's Sharpest Entrepreneurs, John Senska.
Thank you, Steve. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. You know most of my story now because Steve brought it out. For over a year, the actual numbers, over a year, he's been hollering at me to do a newsletter. And it started because I was a builder contractor doing multi-million-dollar homes when the bubble burst. So I had no clients because I was my own client, and I didn't keep any records. So that was the whole story behind the 15. That's how I started with 15. This is our newsletter. It started off as a one-page off our printer. Now we're down to 2. This is the second one going out. I use Lisa Madigan as a celebrity person to put in my newsletter. This month we have an architect who saw it, liked it, and putting an ad in, or putting an article in, and then we're going to use her list also to mail to increase our list. What we didn't tell you is I landed a contract to do a bathroom with a $25,000 amount to it. So out of 2 letters, $15, we are now almost at $30,000 return. So we did all that, and it was all through encouragement to take the next step. We're also going to expos and going to hand out surveys. It's going to be a all women's expo because that's our niche. And we're going to be asking the questions that they want to see, what they want to have when somebody comes to their house. We already do quite a bit as far as follow-ups because our competition doesn't do that. We do a lot of research on what they don't do, what they say they do, and what they don't do, and we make sure we're implementing those strategies in. So that's it. How'd I do?
John Senska, everybody. So, does he have any time left? Little time left, so let me ask you a question here now. So, you send out 15, you have a whole list, your whole list is 15 prospects or past
clients and past prospects who we didn't get the job from.
So it's both. It's people that have one or have more, but somehow you have their information. They had at one point at least some interest, or they paid you money to do something.
Right.
And the cost of mailing out the 15 newsletters was how much?
$7.60.
And the return was $30,000 so far.
Well, total price was $15,000. The $15 for the newsletters, and almost $30,000 in return.
Who could do it? What's the math?
Question?
Pretty damn good.
What's the math? Who knows?
2,000 times return.
A 2,000 times return, which I think is a 200,000 to 1, 200,000% return. A ridiculous return. So the question is, well, I guess you've already answered. Are you going to send out another newsletter?
It's going out this weekend.
John Senska, everybody. Vernon, what do you got?
Is there special software that you had to buy to do the newsletter?
Nope, did it on Word. They had a form already started
Yes, the
out.
special software is called Microsoft Word. It's obscure, high-priced software that's not available anywhere. We're going to save the tactical BS questions for later. We're going to talk marketing here. Very good. John Senska, everybody. Next up we have, that's it. John is the only competitor for the month. So, let's bring John up. I gave all you guys 2 tries. So, by a vote, our first unanimous marketer of the month for April 2012 is John Senska, everybody. John Senska, everybody. Unanimous. Remarkable. I don't think that's never been done. So come on up and why don't you say a few words about thank the people that voted for you, and say a few words about how it feels to be recognized by your peers as the marketer of the month.
You mean I wrote all those up for nothing?
I didn't tell you.
The whole story here is really more about like Steve pushing me. You don't have to have a, and he finally made it. Like today's point was starting small actually helps you, and it really did. I was a nervous wreck when I put up the first 15. One, because he hits one of them, so I get 15 on top of it. But it does help to get your feet wet. And like I said, the reply has been awesome. I would have never expected it. So if anything from this comes about other than we need more competitors, just take whatever you have and get out there and start. Whether it's a sales letter to people you did, a newsletter, and I think one of the big draws is we put an article in about our dog, and animals, people love animals. So if you have some, rent a pet or something.
John Senska, everybody.